Through this video, we'll be able to get a bird's eye view on acquiring various categories of pilot licenses in India, including CPL. This video is for information only and not to be considered as legal guidance, counseling, or requirements to be met. For complete requirements, please refer to DGCA website. Some important terms that we will come across in this video are SPL, Student Pilot License, PPL, Private Pilot's License, CPL, Commercial Pilot's License, FTO, Flying Training Organization, FRTOL-R, Flight Radio Telephone Operators License Restricted, RTRA, Radio Telephone Restricted Aeromobile, WPC, Wireless Planning and Coordination Wing, DGCA, Directorate General of Civil Aviation, IR, Instrument Rating, ME, Multi-Engine, AELP, Aviation English Language Proficiency, and PIC, Pilot in Command. Just like solving any other problem, the first question that needs to be answered is how do I start? An aspirant should be at least 16 years or more to obtain an SPL, which will be issued by the FTO after an oral exam. Being a pilot requires you to be medically fit, and for that you need to get a Class 2 fitness assessment from DGCA, details of which can be found on the DGCA website. You need to have passed class 10th from a recognized board or university. A computer number is required to apply for the DGCA exams, details of which can be found on this link. Which flying training organization to join? As of date 24th September 2021, there are currently 33 DGCA approved FTO to undergo flying training in India. Each FTO has a varied fleet of aircraft ranging from Cessna to Diamond, details of which is available on the DGCA website. A section of this list is shown here. Requirements for a private pilot license. An applicant must not be less than 17 years of age at the time of application. The applicant must have passed class 10th from a recognized board. He or she must possess a valid class 2 medical assessment. The applicant may apply for a license on an FRTOL-R or an FRTOL. Apart from the flying training, an aspirant for PPL is also required to clear some theoretical papers, which include DGCA exams comprising of the subjects as mentioned: Aviation Meteorology, Air Regulations and Air Navigation, composite paper, Technical General and Technical Specific. These are valid for a time span of 2.5 years. RTRA is only a compulsion if an FRTOL is being sought. Requirements for commercial pilot license. An applicant must not be less than 18 years of age at the time of application, must have passed class 12th from a recognized board or university with physics and maths, must possess valid class 1 medical assessment from DGCA. Apart from the flying training, an aspirant for CPL is also required to clear some theoretical papers, which include DGCA exams comprising of the 5 subjects as mentioned: air regulations, aviation meteorology, air navigation, technical general, and technical specific. These are valid for a time span of 5 years. Since a pilot is supposed to be constantly communicating to an air traffic controller and other aircrafts on the network, WPC conducts the RTRA to get the certificate of proficiency. This exam is conducted in 2 parts, a written and an oral viva. An aspirant must be at least 18 years of age or more, and validity can be chosen to be either 20 years or for lifetime. Since a pilot is in constant contact with ATC and other aircrafts during their national and international flights, it is mandatory that no miscommunication should happen due to regional barriers. In order to eliminate this, AELP test is conducted after 30 hours of mandatory training, after which the pilot is assessed in his command and competency over English language. A minimum level of 4 is required in order to apply and exercise the privileges of a license. Let's take a look at the syllabus laid down by DGCA to obtain the following licenses. Flying training for CPL consists of 200 hours of flying, of which at least 100 hours will be as pilot in command. Syllabus for PPL includes 40 hours of flying, of which at least 10 hours will be as the PIC. To apply for instrument rating along with your CPL, a trainee needs to fly 50 hours of cross-country as PIC and 40 hours of instrument flying time, apart from the rest of the requirements of CPL. Maximum 20 of these 40 hours can be on a simulator. For getting rating on a twin-engined aircraft, 10 hours need to be flown on a multi-engine. On completion of all these steps, the final step is to apply for the commercial pilot license, for which the requirements are: an applicant must be at least 18 years of age at the time of application. He or she should possess a valid Class 1 medical assessment, an up-to-date EGCA account with all performers and flying details verified. The applicant must apply for issuance of license from the EGCA website after reading the user manual. Fees for the issuance of license can be paid online via the integrated Bharat Kosh platform, and the application is then submitted. To know the position of an application or any shortfalls, track status option can be used. Once the license is issued, DGCA will dispatch the CPL card with a QR code to the address as mentioned in the application. For conversion of a foreign CPL to an Indian CPL, the general requirements like age, educational qualification, medical fitness, and flying experience remain the same as an Indian CPL as per Schedule 2. The DGCA exams that need to be cleared include air regulation and a composite paper of aviation meteorology and air navigation. Apart from this, an applicant must demonstrate their competency in flying via skill test on the endorsed aircraft to a DGCA examiner in India. Thank you for watching.